biggest South Asian media group, Ymedia.
Hello everyone, my name is Ymedia. I'm the group editor at Ymedia. We will elect our new mayor on June 10th, and among one of the candidates we have Carolyn Parrish with us. A very warm welcome on Ymedia.
Thank you very much for having me.
What do you think? There's a discussion going on regarding car thefts and even break-ins now. So what would you do? I'm sure, as you just mentioned, you'll be sitting on the Peel Police Board as well.
I'm going to be going with Patrick Brown and Annette Groves, and they're the two other mayors in the region. We'll go to Ottawa, and we're going to demand, in a nice way, because we're not rowdy characters, we're going to demand that the federal government install scanners at both of our ports. If you couldn't ship those cars out and sell them for enormous amounts in the Middle East, in Africa, in parts of Europe, the car theft would stop. And we only check 4% of all the cargo going out of the Port of Montreal and the Port of Vancouver. In the United States, they have scanners in all their ports. You don't read about the US having a terrible time with car thefts. And it's getting a little crazier because people are actually breaking into houses to find the keys. And I've also been told by the police services that a lot of them are paying kids, 16 to 18-year-olds, to steal the cars. They pay them $500, and then they take the car and they make $50,000 on it. And that's a terrible way to use children. Their police records are shorter, they can be expunged, and they get arrested and they're out the next day. And so sitting on the police board might help, but I think our chief of police is doing an incredible job. There are some announcements coming tonight about picking up some of these rings that are stealing cars. But the question for me is, why, when we're a tenth the size of the United States, do we have triple the car thefts? It's because our ports leak, literally. And if you just put scanners in, every cargo that goes through, you see a bunch of cars inside, you pull it aside, ask people for their paperwork, then they're not going to gamble that they get through. If you're only catching 4%, it's a good gamble. Just load the cargo and away you go.
The biggest South Asian media group, Ymedia.